Yeah. Alright. For some reason my cheeks are darker. I don't remember putting any of that on there. Also, they did everything they could to cover up cleavage. That's funny. Alright. So, I really didn't know what to play. Not really up to play Vampire Survivors right now. Even though I know I would stomp it. But I was gonna play some No Man's Sky. I played that the other day. I figured I'd play some of this. There was an update the other day for this game. Big update. It does run a little bit better on console. Also, I already did like the Scar quest, kind of, as you see up in the upper left hand corner. Which I guess I don't need to come up here and water this thing. I mean, I may as well, just in case. This thing takes apparently like several days. Alright, so I probably don't... I'm assuming that before this update, you physically couldn't go over there. And they did address the thing where it's like, yes, in sections where you couldn't go over, it's like stuff would spawn, but it would be rare shit that would spawn. And like, so my mushroom problem, they definitely addressed in that. Of like, where all the mushrooms were literally on the other side. And because they would keep spawning over on the other side. I don't know what Scar is. Basically all I did is I talked to Scar for a little bit. And he has you come down here to this big old cave. Here, let me get this. It's a really big cave, too. Yeah, this opens up. And you get all this in here. Basically, it's just to mine a whole bunch of stuff. And iron. A lot of iron. Because before, iron was a huge pain. This seems to be nothing but iron. So I went through there. I think I found this orb or whatever. I needed to make root beer and raise the water level, and that's about it. I had to plant the orb and then water it with like an upgraded thing. My upgraded watering can. Did we freeze? I'm playing on an Xbox Series X, by the way. 5 minutes in and we froze. Yeah, I'm downloading Soma. I want to play through Soma. It's been a while since I've seen a playthrough of that. So I sort of forgot everything. But what I want to do is I want to play through it with... oh, wait. I think it's doing a thing. I was gonna quit the game and I started rambling. Okay. I want to play through Soma in like the no enemy mode. I'm pretty sure I'm not offline. Oh wait, it's back on now. What are the rewards? Those wings are cool. $100? Is that even worth it? $20. Sure, I guess. I don't know. Obtain at least 3 of the 7 rewards from page 5. Oh, they're doing that shit. Nope, that was not worth it because it wouldn't let me unlock it immediately. Basically just my goal to let's see if I can get the cat ears. But yeah, as I was saying before, I was so rudely disconnected from the game servers apparently. What was I saying? Okay, yeah, where are you? Oh yeah, the whole Scar quest. Yeah, I did all that. I just need to water that thing, which is already watered.
When I tell Grimsby about this place, he's never gonna believe me. Thank you.
So yeah, I just wanted to like chill out for a little bit. This game's a good chill out game. I will play some Vampire Survivors tomorrow probably. Although, truth be told, I'll probably unlock most everything just by starting it up. Because I'm 100% complete, where I was before the patch, so it's like... it probably won't take me long to get to 100% again. But I am very curious about that overtime mode. Which they finally put in. And thank you for doing that. Which, after it hits like 30 minutes, it cycles. And the enemies get 100% health, and it just keeps going. That'll be fun with Queen Sigma. Because I get absolutely busted by 30 minutes. Like, I get beyond broken. If you've seen my level 738 or whatever, I think that was my highest. So it was like 758 or something. It was, I believe I had got over level 750. And I can only imagine what I can achieve in a 100% mode. Or not 100%, but like in a like an infinite mode. That'll be fun. Okay, I need more of these. Violet freezing water. I thought they said, like, you know, we'll remove all the unneeded things from your inventory. Also, apparently I hit max level, which I didn't know level 40 was max. So yay for me, I guess. Running out of room. Yeah, they're... What day is it? Why is the servers getting hammered? Now playing offline? Well, at least it doesn't boot you to the main menu or something. But it really should auto retry. The fact that they don't means that they don't know what the hell they're doing. I'm sorry, this is 2022. You should know how to do an online game. It should just... Like, it should just put up a prompt saying you were disconnected from the server. Or, like, the server disconnected you. Having problems. I don't know, they can put up anything. And then just have it say, oh, you're online now. It should auto retry. Which tells me that their servers can't handle that, because that would DDoS themselves, and that means they don't know what the hell they're doing. Also, watch like episode 2 and 3 of Mob Psycho season 3. Alright. I don't really know where they're going with it. Elsa's crotch. Oh, yeah, see, there's Scar.
Everyone,
There you are. Oh.
So what do you got? Nothing. I'll make you digging. Can I raise that a little bit?
Yeah. Huh.
go. Not that I really needed that, but quest now. Oh, I did see a cutscene where like an evil me went through a portal. And I followed it and I found that orb thingy. So there was that. Don't tell me he's asleep. No, he's there. Like, characters being asleep can literally mean you cannot complete a quest for like 6 hours. It is a very dumb thing. Turn my thing down here. Where are you?
Oh, hello. I couldn't have done better myself.
Do I not have like that many? Oh, I only needed 5. Ah, well. Yeah, crystals, I think, were up here. Those boxes are literally server checks, by the way. Seems like they increased the amount of vines everywhere. Yeah, like when they came out with this game, they were so used to gatekeeping everything behind paywalls that no one was able to get anything done because this game doesn't have a pay-to-win mechanic yet. So they've had to like greatly increase all the items and whatnot because they just don't know how to do that. So I thought that was kind of funny. the hell are you? What is in this house? Alright.
Oh, hello. Ah. I tip my hat to you, though I prefer not to take it off.
Mm. Mm-hmm. Ho-ho!
Okay. More shit.
Perhaps you just weren't meant to rule.
How many gold ingots? 5. Ah, whatever. $20 fabrics. Great, I don't have enough. I need 5 more irons. And of course it needs cotton. Which takes forever to grow, by the way. Well, 18 of 18 characters. Oh, you're right. You're right there. Didn't even see.
Bonjour.
I hope you have a good evening.
Those are so difficult to deal with because you gotta stop what you're doing and then press the A button directly on it. And 90% of the time, you won't actually select it. It'll force you to like plant something. You kind of don't want to have any seeds in your. It's extremely annoying, and it almost never works. Sometimes you can get it. I don't need those.
Ooh, look! It's my fishhook constellation.
Okay. I need cotton. I think it's up here. Yeah, here it is.
Hi there, pal. Whoa!
Yeah, apparently they also reduced a lot of the quests too. So some quests were like, you need 100 of this, and they reduced it down to like 50. Also, apparently they also tried to fix all the water beings like Ariel and Ursula. Like Ariel and Ursula.
Now this
And they-
is an island I can
I read the
spend some
patch
time.
notes and it's like the characters are more likely to come up to you if you go to a shore. It's like, did you not think about doing that before? I mean, if you go up to a shore, they should always swim up to you, because that means you need to do something with them. You guys idiots? Like, this is your first time making a video game. Have you never played one in your life? I saw that in the patch notes too. It's like they literally cut his animations shorter because they were way too long and happened way too often. Of Donald Duck just losing his shit for like hours, like not hours, but like just what seemed to be like half a minute. At least it's like getting kind of toasty in here because I have the oven on. Although it's probably still cold in the halls. It's like the thing is we don't have heat. We have air conditioning on it, like in the building, and we can only have one or the other.
Here
Right?
has a gizmo or
Like,
a
and they only
thingamabobber.
switch it like twice per year.
This valley is pretty
And
great.
it's been getting cold. So what happens is this building's all concrete. So what happens is the building gets real cold during the night, and it doesn't warm up enough during the day. So when it starts getting cold again, it just perpetuates it. Yeah, see what I mean? I'm holding the A button and it just goes past it. You gotta stop what you're doing. Oh boy, after this I think I'm probably gonna just take a shower and hop in VR chat after that. Yeah, I want to make damn sure I have enough fabric.
That's right, I'm Mal. Shapeshifter, demigod of the wind and sea, hero to all.
I wonder if they fixed the leg issue. I mean, the legs look fine here, but... Wait, wrong. I wanted to go inside the cave. It's like the legs were all shaky, wrong. Well, it sucks that I'm at max level. I can't do anything more level-wise from this point on. Oh. Glitching rocks. I mean, after I get everyone to level 10, like, what else do I do? Oh, I need to check the castle, see if there's anything new in there. A sous chef.
Yes!
What was that? Yes. I should have just sold that. Jesus. I got nothing for that. Yeah, I think you gotta water them like 3, 4, 5 times, something like that. It's very annoying to the farm. No. Doesn't seem like they added any world. I mean, they're not even that big to begin with. Oh boy, I'm having a hard time staying awake. This game can be a little too relaxing sometimes.
Oh, you're just the sweetest.
Like one of these days, I'm just gonna fall asleep in my chair. Like mid-stream. I'm just gonna conk out. My character will just go off to the side. Like I'm literally, that's gonna happen one day. My dad had that. It's like partial narcolepsy or whatever. Just
If
you
Elsa's
just
here,
get
then
so
I'm
fucking
here.
tired.
What kind of a...
Just just does that. But then you get like second winds. And you're like fucking like energetic at like 10 p.m. and like cleaning house or doing whatever. So there's that. If you can fight through it. Running low on juice. I mean, push comes to
I
shove.
can't wait to meet everyone.
I'm out of nicotine, but you know, or I should say, like, push comes to gunfight. I'm just completely out of everything. Just I can vape some of my vegetable glycerin propylene glycol mix. It won't have any flavoring or nicotine to it, but it's something. It'll basically just be a zero nick nothing. And it's kind of funny because that's what like BigClive.com. That's what he recommends, and that's his whole name too. You have to say .com. Remember Kim.com of mega, like a mega download? Yeah, that's Big Clive. You need to say the whole thing. I have my suspicions of him being a bear, but I can't prove it. If you don't know what that means, never mind. Of course, I haven't watched his videos in a while. So maybe he's mentioned that already. I just need to make this damn cotton. So I can make fabric. So I can finish this quest. But oh yeah, I won't like. So they only change like the heat and like the AC and heat like twice a year, right? This building can't do both at the same time, the way the air ducts work and all that. In fact, I don't even know how they do it in a normal building. Like, is the heat and AC going through all the same ducts, or you got two ducts for everything? It's like you'd have to have one go to each one. I don't know how they do that, but this one was not made for that. But the benefits of that is that when the heat or AC is on, it works really well. So there is an upside. If I turn on my AC right now, it will get cold very quickly. But the thing was like constantly going down and all that. And, they thought it was a great idea, a fantastic, amazing idea, that starting November 1st, that they were going to redo all the pipes and all that for the boiler. And it was going to redo everything. And that means that there would be no AC or heat starting November 1st. You know, they couldn't have done it at any other point. Of course, the summer was very hot. We had like 100-degree weather. That would have sucked. Like maybe they figured it was the most temperate time. I don't know. But we got like a polar vortex coming, or we should. I don't know how that's gonna work. Cause what is it, like the July 22nd volcano, the subterranean volcano on the ocean, spewed millions of tons or thousands of tons, something like that. It's a lot of tons of water into the atmosphere, and basically coated the whole bottom of the planet. Bottom as in the southern hemisphere. And now, while that doesn't do too much, I mean it does, but get a little block UV and it'll get hotter down there, which with its own set of problems, but it has a unique kind of weird thing that it's going to do to the northern hemisphere. I actually read a paper on it. And I forgot most of it. I did read it. It's gonna really screw up the polar vortex. Like we get these sometimes where there's a big circle of like a jet stream in the northern hemisphere. It hovers around the North Pole, right? Just swirls around. And sometimes it gets wavy, and we get a lot of that northern air come down through, and things get really cold really fast. But this time we got the whole southern hemisphere basically just pulling everything from up north. So instead of the northern hemisphere being like the circle here that I'm doing, it's gonna be like super wavy, right? Like I've seen some models of that like stretching down like to California. I think one of two things is gonna happen for like California. I'm not in California, but for like coast states and all that, and states that don't get that kind of weather. I think one of two things is gonna happen to California. One, they're gonna have extremely hot winter because a lot of the southern winds and all that could come up through there. Or two, they're gonna get snowed out. Could be one of the two extremes, and that's gonna be for most of the U.S. this winter. It's gonna get rough for some places, like very rough. And this also goes to the UK. The polar vortex that stretches around the whole top of the planet. So, and the whole southern part is all messed up because of that volcano. Which I haven't seen anything in the news about. Very strange. I mean, it's not a small thing. It wasn't just a small effect. Right. It could, you could see it from space. Right. Like, this wasn't a small, like, oh, volcano erupted in some ocean down south or whatever, and that was that. It's like, oh, this happened, moving on to, like, you know, the next shooting of the day. No, it's a big deal. Not like, you know, put on your tinfoil hat kind of big deal. But, it's really gonna mess with the weather this winter. Like, purportedly very bad. There's a chance that just everything up north is just gonna come down to the equator. Like, just most of it anyway. But yeah, it's gonna be an interesting winter. And I can't imagine California with several feet of snow. Like, can their skyscrapers even handle that? It's like, they'll be... don't they lose their minds if it gets down like 50? So it's like, I mean, they do got the mountains that kind of trap everything there. Maybe not much will happen, but I seriously think that California is just gonna get covered in snow. Now, if that isn't bad enough, all that cold being just torn from Antarctica, just ripped from it.
I hope you have a good evening.
That's gonna heat things up there. And so maybe there'll be some flash flooding as well in winter, of all things. So California could be getting flash floods while under several feet of snow. I foresee everyone losing their damn minds. That's what I see. Like, cause I'm in Kansas, and sometimes that shit sucks because we're used to terrible weather. So, like, every time I think like, oh, I might not need to come into work today. That is never the case. That is never the case. I swear to God, there was one day the whole town was literally covered in a sheet of ice. Every single business was closed. I still had to go to work. It's like, it's never work in a restaurant. You don't get days off. I only get days off because there's another worker that works there, and we alternate. That is the only reason I get a day off. Or several days off. I work 3 days a week, which don't seem like much, but if you ever worked at a restaurant, especially a busy mom and pop one where you have to do all the work, it's not like a McDonald's. It's like, ugh. I swear to God, like, I think if you gave my job to literally anyone with an office job, or like, hey, I finally got these. Like, if you gave my, like, anyone that, like, bitches about like computer work or there's like, oh, I work like 80 hours this week on computer things. Like, that's nice. Try working 5 hours at my job. Like, you wouldn't. Like, 80-hour work week at a computer is one thing. Probably 5 or 6, 7 hours of constant physical labor with no breaks. And then, like, you'll be very happy you have a desk job. Because even construction workers have time to, like, sit around and, like, do things. It's, like, not be ran ragged. On a busy day in a restaurant, you have no time. Imagine, like, doing one thing, busy as hell, for 7 hours straight with pretty much no breaks. It's like I may go out and get a vape for like 1 minute. Like a single minute. And then you go back and like you want to do it real quick. Like there's no 30-minute breaks. You know, there's no hour breaks. There's no sit down and have lunch. You get a snack real quick and eat it as you go. It's like, because you can, I could. I'm not like barred from taking a break. The problem is, if I were to sit down and actually take a break, you realize, especially on a Sunday, you realize the amount of work that would get piled up in that time. If I took a 30-minute break, I would come back to literally like just stacks of plates. And I don't just throw them in a dishwasher. They all have to be hand washed. They all have eggs on it and it's all dried and shit. And they're all heavy ceramic plates. You don't just rinse them off and put in a thing. It's not like a buffet. These are plates that people eat full cooked meals on. Like hamburger, barbecue sauce, like eggs, you name it, and like steaks and all that. And all of that, by the time it gets to me, because it takes so long and people stay there for so goddamn long, that shit's all dried and crusty on there. And for most people, that's like, if you don't have like an automatic dishwasher, like you have to sit there and scrub that. It's like, I do that, but you have to do it real fast and you got to do it like hundreds of them. And going and putting them up to the kitchen. Because our actual dishwasher machine doesn't get that hot. It's like lukewarm at best. It's not like super scalding. It really doesn't clean them at all. It just sprays them with slightly warm water and chemicals. All the work has to be done by me. By hand. I'm sorry if I'm sounding bitchy, but I always hate it when people say, it's like, oh, I'm doing so much work. It's like, bullshit.
Oh,
I'm doing like 5 times the amount of work you do for like a third the pay. Shut up. Quit your bitching. Oh, I got that rant out of the way.
Hi. Ho-ho! Way to go!
A diving helmet and a miniature boat. Neither of those two I care about, but oh well. Do the ears at least move? I don't know if they do. I don't think they do. Oh well. I had the crown on earlier. Head scarf, you mean a hijab? Yeah, like the onyx crown. Yeah, this is like the full, basically level 40 outfit. Although, wait, the dress was from Ursula. Did I even get like a thing? No, right? Whoops. I mean, that one kind of goes with it. Not really the color, so. Like, I guess you need Ursula's outfit to make it fit. Because, like, you get the wings, I think. Yeah. Yeah, you get the wings and the crown and the legs. from getting up to level 40, but how the hell do I see my... I don't know how to see my own stats. I see up there, but I guess I can't. But yeah, you get the crown, the wings, and the evil boots, and I think some other things just by getting to level 40, but I guess you need Ursula's dress in order to even finish it. It's very weird. They gave you all like the all the blue outfit as you went up, but like they don't give you no evil outfit. Very strange. Unless it's meant just for male. I'm not really sure. But you kind of need Ursula's outfit to like finish it. They don't give you an evil dress. Very strange. Also, I'm kind of surprised they like modeled the legs when you're running. You kind of didn't need to do that because the legs like clip through. Personally, I would have just alpha'd that. Or maybe like put a stencil on the shader where if you're looking through the dress that and just mask the legs, or if you're looking through the dress the legs get masked. It's not impossible to do. If I could do it in VR chat, like, well, I haven't done the stenciling stuff myself, but I know some people who can do that. It's like, I know it can be done. I know some avatar makers that do that, so it's like, and this runs on Unity, I think. I think so. So, I know it can be done. I don't want to call them lazy. Then again, like, they do have to do everything themselves because of copyright and legalities and all that. They can't just go to Unity and just download a shader pack. Like, a lot of this looks to be running on standard shaders or something. I mean, they got specular, kinda. Normal maps are okay. Pretty high resolution normal maps. They got glare in the eyes, which easy to do. I do that on some of my avatars.
Aren't you adorable?
Alright, well, that's gonna do it for me, I guess. I love how it says out of sync by 1 day, even though I've uploaded this multiple times today. Like, the out of sync timer is always out of sync. That's funny. But yeah, I just wanted to chill and rant and do some Disney Dreamlight. Also for Scorn and 7 more. I watched Vine Sauce, Vinny Vine Sauce, play through the rest of it. So I've seen the ending, and the ending was kind of shit. It's like you do all that work only to get like it'd be basically like beating a final boss and then your character just not finishing their goal right at the door. And then it like the camera pans out for like 10 seconds and then cut to back to main menu. It's literally that. I'm like, oh, okay. And then I seen all the other BS that Vinny had to go through. I'm like, you know what? I'm good. I'm good with this game right now. I'm. If they update it and make it easier, I'll probably come back and play it. If they don't, I'm good. They don't have to like. You know, if they want to keep it that hard, that's their direction. You know, they're the developers. Me being shit at something is not my fault. But that's fine. That's I watched the rest of it. I'm okay. The game is a lot more fun to watch than it is to play. That's for sure. That gunplay, man. That gunplay is not great. You know, it's funny. DayZ keeps updating and I've never played it. Paladins has a Ruby thing again? Why? Is Ruby even doing anything right now? Strange. Dead Cells updated? And that's just everything else that I got. But yeah, personally, I think they should just get rid of the guns. And from what I've seen, a lot of like there's like the boss battle that's like important. Like that's very important. And the healing system is like apparently you can soft lock at the end. There's one point where you have to get hurt in order to keep going. Like you have to like strip the skin from your hand in order to do some puzzles because your hand keeps getting covered up. I saw Vinny playing it, and yeah, you have a limited health station there, and if for whatever reason you run out, you will die before making the trek in order to do what you need to do. So you can actually soft lock. Like you can't progress. I don't know if they fixed that because it seems like if you're at low health, like as your arm's getting hurt, it ticks down very slow to maybe let you do that. So I don't know how true that is. But it does seem like you can soft lock there. That game needed a playtest pretty badly. It doesn't feel like that game was playtested at all by anyone but the developers, who were very good at the game and was able to go past every enemy. But if you're playing the game, you don't want to go past every enemy. I have a lot of problems with that game. like Scorn is simultaneously a 2 out of 10 game and an 8 out of 10 game. It is both at the same time. The game's very divisive, and if you look at the scores, people say like, oh, it's 10 out of 10. Like, oh, it's like a 1 or 2 out of 10. I'm saying it's both at the same time. It's both experiences at once. It's an 8 out of 10 visual, like, amazing atmosphere, but it keeps dipping to the 2 out of 10 anytime a gun comes into play. Or the puzzles get way too long. So yeah. If Scorn ever got I don't know what you would do. Like infinite health, maybe? Really weak enemies? I don't know, stealth mechanic? I mean, you got that parasite on you. Maybe have the parasite do something. Give the parasite an ability. I don't know. Maybe you can like shoot parasite things at them from a distance and they become your like a friendly, and you can like they can do the shooting for you. Just completely get the guns out of the picture. I don't know, because the guns are more tools than anything. But then there's that one boss fight that you pretty much need to use them, and they only give you like 1 or 2 shot leeway from what I've seen. Because when you run out of shots, like you're pretty much done, and you only get like 8 shots or something like that. It's like if you miss like more than like 3 shots, that boss fight's done. It could be like it's like a 10-minute boss fight, and if you miss a couple shots, like you're pretty much done, and you need to restart it from the beginning. You will die. So yeah, I'm glad I didn't play through that, because I would have like smashed my head against the wall. Not literally, but I would have rage quitted pretty hard on that. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and see you guys next time.